All right, perfect. All right, so we have the directory optimization workshop this morning. So hope everyone is watching the recording and you benefit a lot from this. You can always send some questions through later on if you do while you're watching. So Sue, it looks like it's just you and I this morning. So you're going to get some extra special attention.
I'm very blessed. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.
This is just what I need. It's perfect timing.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm happy to help.
Thank you.
We have two options here. Since it's just yourself and I, you can now, keeping in mind that people will be watching the recording,
Right.
you can either share your screen and we can walk through your profile directory, or I can share my screen and we can walk through on this end and you can fill out as you go.
I'm happy to, I'm working on my phone with you.
Okay.
And I'm working on my computer with my directory.
Okay, well then I'll share my screen. That's all right.
Thank you. Thank you. Otherwise, I don't quite know how I'd do it. But I'd be willing to try if I thought it, could help.
That's all right. Perfect. So I will share my screen and then you can follow along on yours as well.
Okay.
Let me just. All right, we'll try that one. All right, so can you see my profile?
Yes, I can.
All right, so anyone who is unfamiliar with where their profile is, you want to log in first. You'll find you're logging into the member portal on Wild Apricot. You'll come up here to the top right. You'll see your name and click View Profile. That brings you, of course, to your profile. You have Edit Profile, and that's editing this page. So your details, your name, your birth date, email, and a few little questions there. But what we want to do is we want to edit my directory profile.
And is that the member profile, the business one?
Yes.
Yes, that's the one I'm on. I think I am. Anyway, it's got a photo of me. It says membership level, and I've got 2 Reiki practitioners, so level 1, level 2. I've since become a master teacher. So, and I've only done that earlier on this year. How do I add that to that profile?
All right. So I think that's a different membership level, if I remember correctly.
Yes, yes. It takes me to a...
Yeah, you'll need, let me just have a peek on Reiki Australia's website. I think you'll need to apply.
Okay.
For that new membership category.
Okay.
Do you know when your membership is up for renewal?
Now, March next year.
Right.
Shall I leave it till March next year, or?
You can renew in a new category when you're about to renew.
Okay.
Or you can get into, either way, you'll have to get in touch with the membership team, or you can get in touch with the membership team and talk to them about what's the best way to approach that.
Who's the best person for me to speak to?
So it's membership@reikiaustralia.com.au.
Okay. Yep. Writing it down.
Perfect.
Yeah.
When you're done, just look at my screen. Can you see the membership categories screen I have up now?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so you'll see we have Associate Reiki Practitioner and then Reiki Master Teacher.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now, let me just see. Alex is back. All right. Welcome back, Alex. Let us know if you have any questions. You can pop your your questions in the chat, or you can just unmute and speak up. All right. So you'll see you'll have your name if everyone's looking at the profile now.
Yep.
The details, as you mentioned, what level you're in. And then you'll have business details. Okay. Now, what you'll see is that there's nothing down here further. So we want to go back. And then we want to click Edit Profile.
I've filled in my business details. It's all there.
Perfect.
So do I need to continue along the lines of where you're at now, or just wait until you get to a section where I'm...
So everyone should come to the Edit tab that I've just clicked. So we all want to be in Edit.
Okay. Edit. So how did we get to edit? Sorry.
Yeah, so that's all right. You're just at my profile.
Okay, I'll go back. My actual personal profile.
Yep. And under there, you'll see a blue button. It says edit profile.
Okay, press it. Yep.
Click on that. Perfect.
Yep.
And then you should see user ID number.
Yes, got that.
Profile picture.
Yes, got that.
All right, you've got one in there. Okay, perfect. Now, just for anyone watching, we have had some instances where the profile picture has uploaded kind of upside down or sideways. If that happens, what you need to do is you need to go and reformat that picture, and I usually do it in Canva.
Canva, okay.
Yep. But if your photo is looking right side up, then that should be all good.
Yep, mine's
all
good.
Right. Now, the first section is pretty straightforward. It's your name, your gender, your birth date. You just follow on through. Click is digital membership preferred. Everyone should choose. You can have a free digital membership uploaded to the portal for you to download and then print. Or you can choose to buy one from the member gift shop. That's the bookcase in the member portal, and one will be sent to you.
Yep, that's what I normally do. I buy one.
Perfect. Now, anyone who has a digital certificate, it should be here. You can see that mine isn't. So if your digital certificate is not here, you request it by email. All right. So if you want a digital certificate and you don't see it here, then what you want to do is email membership@reikiaustralia.com.au, and they will make sure to get that generated and uploaded for you.
Yep, mine's there.
Perfect. And then, are you currently interested in volunteering with Reiki Australia? You'll click yes or no.
Okay, I just don't know how to get back to it. I'm stuck on my membership certificate. I was just making sure it's there. So I just click them across as if I'm going back out, or do I use the little arrow?
That's all right. Let me see. Oh, yeah. That's asking me to do that. Click back and see what happens.
It didn't go.
Oh, yeah. Did a new tab open?
No, I'm still stuck on the certificate. So should I go back and click them across and see if I hope I just don't lose everything and go right back to out of this actual. Hang on a minute. Let me just see if I can grab my husband. I'm not very good on computers.
Right.
Sorry, Amy.
That's all right. I'm going to have a look at your profile online while we wait.
Okay, thank you. Doug? Oh, sorry, darling. Where are you? I didn't see you. Oh, can you come for a minute, please? I just need your help. I've got Amy helping me with my profile. And I had a look and made sure my certificate was there, which it was. Now I just can't get back to my profile page. Sorry. So I tried to press an arrow to take me back. Just perfect. That's perfect. Was that Thank you, darling. No? Thank you. Sorry, darling. Okay. Thanks. I'm good, Amy.
Perfect. All right. So we're back. You can see volunteering with Reiki Australia.
Yep.
Okay.
And I've said yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, if you say yes, it's really helpful for the office to know which areas you're willing to volunteer in. So have a look through. I think you can click multiple. Let's find out. Yeah, so you can click as many as you're willing to volunteer in, or that you have these skills.
Yes.
So really reflect on this and make sure that the one that you're clicking is something that you have the time and the skills to volunteer in, because they will reach out to anyone just dependent on what's been ticked here and dependent on what's needed.
Yes. Well, I did tick Reiki Share Days because I was always involved with Reiki Share Days. But then we lost our coordinator up here on the Sunshine Coast because she'd been doing it for so long. She couldn't do it any longer. But I've got children overseas and interstate, which means I'm often not here.
Yeah.
So I said I'm very happy to help with Share Days in lots of ways, but I don't think I could be the coordinator.
You know what? Why don't you? I think we still have Maya on as the national Reiki Share Day coordinator. So why don't you send an email to her
Okay.
outlining that? And her email is reikiaustralia@reikiaustralia.com.au. And that's Maya, Maja.
Oh, thank you. I was going to ask you, how do you spell that?
Yeah.
Maja.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. All right, I'll do that.
Perfect.
Thanks, Amy.
And then if you currently are volunteering, I currently volunteer my skills for, and then how much time you're giving per week or per month.
Yeah. I said 1 to 3 hours.
Perfect. And then voluntary skills, if there's anything up here that you are interested in doing, that you're keen on seeing if it's something that Reiki Australia might like to implement, or if it's a skill that you have, then list it on here and the people in the office will take a look at that.
Okay.
All right. Residential address is pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Postal address, same as residential address, yes or no. And this is where your...
I've got a PO box in there because when we're away, well, our mail goes there. Yep.
Perfect, because that's where your certificate will be sent to and anything else that's
exactly
important.
Right. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly right. And it comes in a lovely big secure envelope with cardboard holding it in place.
Yes. Perfect. Now you'll see here, if there's anything that's overdue that you need to attend to, it will be listed in this section. So this is something that you want to get in the habit of checking. You don't need to check it every week or even every month, but if you know that your CPR, your first aid is expiring, or even if you're not sure, it'll pop up here. If your insurance needs to be completed, if you haven't renewed and answered if you have renewed and haven't answered your ethical questions, that'll come up here. And so these are things that you want to make sure are attended to as soon as possible, because they will result in your directory listing being taken down.
Okay.
And it will not be reinstated until those are completed.
I can understand that. Yes.
It's very important for practitioners to have, basic first aid, CPR, and insurance. And so those are requirements by the organization.
All done.
Perfect.
Yep.
You want to make sure that yes is selected under website directory preferences.
Yes, I'm done.
Perfect. If not, you won't have a directory posted online. So if you want it, make sure you click yes.
Yes.
Underneath, you will see this blue link.
Yes.
This link, so I'm going to open it up and I hope you can see it. It comes to a page in the portal that goes through the directory profile. And it gives you some really valuable information. It's the information that we're going to go through today, but it's all written here in this profile information sheet.
Right.
So if you're finding that you've attended this or you've watched the recording, and then a few months later, things in your business might have changed, it's really valuable to access this sheet because it'll remind you what we went through. So you don't have to watch the full recording. You can have a quick look and update according to these guidelines.
Okay.
All right. So this is a really helpful PDF document to have.
Okay.
All right. So again, that's this blue link. And if you'd like to click on it and save that, you're welcome to save that document to your computer. All right. Now, this is where we get into the business details. And this is where we want to be really careful while we're inputting, because this is what's going to be visible to the public.
Right.
So it is fairly straightforward until we get to a few different items, and then I'll elaborate more on those. So you just want to make sure you have your business name and all the contact information, making sure that you haven't completed any typos. the business address,
Yes.
whether or not this is the same as your home address, you want it put in. You want to manually write that in there.
Yes, I've got it.
I'm just going to scroll quickly just to refresh my memory. Okay. All right. So we have business postcode. Now, Sue, I think I saw you have many in there, right?
Business postcode, I've got 4573.
Oh, just the one. All right. I'm just having a peek.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I did. When I said, please, can I be, well, I know with Google, I did all the Sunshine Coast areas around here that I would like to be able to be exposed to. And I might have done it on the questionnaire because we have a huge area feeds into this Sunshine Coast area. Then a lot of different postcodes, but it's very quick to get here. It could be 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get here.
I see now. This is what I was confused about. So for some reason...
Yes, I have. I can see it down, providing Reiki services to
it's in that.
Phrygian Springs, Phrygian Beach. And they literally, Phrygian Beach is 6 minutes away, but it's got a different postcode.
All right, I'll just get a pause there. Okay, so as we're looking at my profile here, I used to have access to a different section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to this sheet because I'm not getting all the views that are all the sections that I want to see. So you stay where you are. I'm going to pop over here. Okay, and so again, we've got business name, contact, and then we've got website.
Yes, I don't have a website.
Perfect. You can just leave that blank. Do you have social media?
I'm on Google.
Okay.
Is that social media? I've got Google. I've got FaceTime.
Okay. So you don't have a Facebook page for your business?
I think I might actually.
What's your business called, Sue?
No, it's just Sue Pennington, Reiki practitioner. So I work from home.
Yep. I'm just going to have a look. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. So what you can do, you can actually, can you see your Facebook page now on my screen?
I can.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, there you are.
There I am.
This link up the top here.
Yeah.
When you go to your profile page, you can copy this link. And then you can paste it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh, I just left. I pressed it out. Sorry. Can you pull it up again, Amy?
Yeah. So this link.
Yes.
If you just go to your profile, you can copy that. And then you can paste it into the social profile section on the directory.
Okay. So link, copy page profile. I'm just writing myself a note because I don't know how to do it now. I have to come back in and do it later. To copy to profile page. Okay.
Can you open a new? Yeah, can you open a new tab and open Facebook as well as having your directory open?
I don't know how to do it.
Oh yeah. Do you see here how I have multiple tabs open?
Yes.
You don't know how to do that one?
No, I don't know how to do it.
That's okay. Okay, no worries. All right. So
but my husband might, so we can do it later.
Yeah, perfect. So copy this link, pop it in that section that you're looking at now, the social media section.
Okay.
And you can probably also put the link to your Google profile in there. So if I were to look up you on Google, what comes up? Oh, Reiki practitioner, your Facebook page comes up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. All right. So you've got your social media links. So anybody watching, again, you'll come to Facebook. If you have a Facebook page for your business, you'll copy this link.
Yeah.
and pop it in the social media. You can do the same for Instagram.
Okay.
You can do it for all social profiles. Now, anyone who's familiar with using social media, I don't think that Wild Apricot currently accepts the social media handles. So if you type, say, at Sue Pennington Reiki practitioner, if that was the handle, I'm not sure that would immediately link. So you can give it a try, but you might be better off copying this URL.
Okay.
All right. And then we have business suburb. Okay. So that's just where your business is located. So you'd only put, say, for example, me, I would only put Mossman. State, New South Wales. Postcode, I would only put my postcode.
Yes.
But when you come down to providing Reiki services too,
yes,
you want to include suburbs that surround your suburb. You want to think, if I were a potential client sitting in my home, what would I be searching, right? You'd be searching Reiki services near me. You'd be searching Reiki services Mossman. Some people search by postcode number. You'd be searching Reiki services Lower North Shore, that type thing.
Yeah, that's right.
So you want to put the suburb name and the postcode.
Yeah, so that's why I've got Noosa Heads, Peregian Springs, Peregian Beach, etc., Coolum, because they're all my surrounding suburbs with their postcodes.
Perfect. And so you don't want to put in states, and you don't want to put in things that are unrealistic. So if a suburb is 2 hours away, is somebody really going to drive 2 hours to have a Reiki session with you? That's probably not what they're going to look for. So you want to really keep your inputs here to suburbs that surround you and where clients would come from.
Okie doke.
Business opening hours, you either put in your business opening hours or you say available by appointment.
That's what I've got, the telephone number and by appointment.
Perfect.
Okay.
Is a Reiki Australia website listing required? Okay, we've gone over that. You want to say yes.
Yes, I've got yes. No, I've gone straight to first aid is my next.
Yeah, this is not in the exact same order, but that's all right. Now, there will be an option for masters, and it will say, do you require advertising for Reiki training and classes in website directory?
Okay.
You may need to email the membership team for that. Okay. Do you see that option there, Sue?
I can see it. Yes, I can.
Is it a yes or no?
I would need, yes, that's what I'll probably need. Well, I haven't got it on my screen because because I'm not in a master's category yet. Yeah. But once I change to master's category, I'm presuming my screen might be overhauled by the team. Yeah. In other words, or it might happen automatically. Once I go
it will happen automatically.
Yeah, perfect, perfect.
So if that happens,
yes,
have a look. It's probably a yes or no box. Click it, whichever is yes or no, and email the team if there's any confusion around that.
I will. I definitely will, because I'll be teaching next year. Yep.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'm just getting my manuals all up to date and done and sorted.
Wonderful. All right. Now, with background, this is where it gets to become work. All right. Everything was pretty easy. You know your postcode, your address. It's all easy inputting. You really want to think about this in the same way, and it might be the same as what you've already done for your business. If you're new and starting your business, this is a great activity to assist with that building and promotion of your business. So you want to keep it relevant. I have seen some directories in the past where it's very long and it goes into a lot of history about the practitioner. Some of that is okay, but when we get too deep and we go on too long about our own personal journey, it's too much reading. People don't have the attention span, and they're more interested. They're looking for them, right? So they want to make sure that they connect with the practitioner or the teacher, but they also want to think, is this person suitable for me? So you don't want to get into too much detail.
Right.
But you do want to provide just enough to keep them informed. All right.
Yeah. So
So
can you see mine, Amy? Because I'll just have to upgrade it because I've only just become a master, and I've just put in my history with Reiki, and the fact that I've done certificate in the human body, and then I went on did Reiki Jinkaido 1 and 2. So all I really have to do now is add my masters.
right. Okay. So if
Is that
everyone
too
looks
much?
here
Yeah. Is that too much detail?
in the about, and let me just look here.
Yeah.
So you see that you have all of these certificates
Yes.
and trainings.
Yes.
This should be down here in professional memberships and training.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Oh, okay.
So your about section,
Yes.
it should be more about you and a little bit about your journey with Reiki or what you provide or what you specialize in offering clients. And you
Okay.
want to just keep it, I would keep it, no more than maybe 5 sentences if you can be really succinct.
Yes. Perfect. I can
But
do
it
that.
should be a little bit about you and your business. So if anyone who does have a website, you very likely have an about page. And you want to keep it brief and you want to make it something that's going to engage and connect with your audience.
Okay.
So that's
Perfect.
what I mean about this being a little bit more work, because it's something that you want to sit down and reflect on and write a couple of drafts.
Okay.
And if you have any family or friends who could read this and give you some feedback about what they think about it, that's a great idea to do.
All right. Okay. Perfect.
Another thing I've always really encouraged people to do is utilize Facebook. So if you're in the private Reiki Australia members group, post it in there and ask for feedback, right?
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something everyone should do. And then your journey.
Yes.
So I'm just going to read what it says on this sheet, and then I'm going to have a look over at Sue's profile. So if you're in a professional category, remember that the audience you attract needs to view your professional and Reiki work-related journey. It's a little bit like a resume. And Reiki practitioners are moving more into the medical field. So we want you to represent yourself to the fullest of your training.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just reading Sue's now. All right. So I think the information that you've provided here is good. I think you could include maybe another short paragraph.
Yes. Yes. Well, I haven't added to this for a long time. So
Yeah.
I haven't added the fact that with my master's training, I'm now moving into training. I don't know if I would put that in there now. I'm working in nursing homes a little bit around the district now.
Yeah. So, okay. So put that in your about.
Okay.
All right. In your journey. So Sue, for example, think, why did you get into Reiki?
Okay.
Right. What does Reiki mean to you?
Yeah.
Maybe what has Reiki taught you? Things like this are all aspects of your journey that you can share with somebody who's looking to connect with you. Just remember, when people are looking for a Reiki practitioner, depending on why they're seeking someone, or if they've never experienced Reiki before and maybe are a little bit nervous or they're feeling overwhelmed, they want to make sure they're connecting with someone and that they trust. So they want to see that in your journey, something that would resonate with them and honesty. So something that makes them feel comfortable, feels like they can connect with you.
Yes, perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Yes, connect with me. Yep. This is excellent. Thank you.
That's all right. And it does take time. Don't rush it, because
No,
people
that's good.
This is how you're going to get your clients, right?
Yes.
And again, use the private members only Reiki Australia group on Facebook to ask for feedback.
Okay.
I know a lot of members in that group are really happy to interact and engage with others.
Ask for peer feedback. Yep.
Okay. And then if you're in the associate category, be as creative as you like in regard. Now, I'm just pausing because this won't actually be in the directory. So if I come over to mine, for example. Yeah, it's not even here.
No, mine isn't. I don't have it either.
You don't have a journey?
I mean, I've got a journey, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. So associate category, that's not going to matter. So that's fine. We'll skip that. So your vision.
Yes.
So clearly define the vision that you have. And it's not just about Reiki itself, but your work and your path and your plans in relation to the world. Again, this, and I have some notes on this that I'm going to share later. I don't have them with me.
Okay.
But when you're talking about your vision, I wonder, do I have mine online? So you want to think, what is your vision when it comes to your business, right? What is it you want to, change or impact? Yeah, so here's my vision right now as it sits on my website. It is my desire that Reiki be accepted as a complementary treatment to all other health services. I believe that with regular Reiki practice, one can find stability in both mental and physical health. So this is my vision when it comes to, the world, everyone's health model, everyone's approach to health and wellness, right? It's short. You don't want to make it long, but you really want to think about what is the impact that you want to make.
Yep, I love it. Yep.
And then we have modalities. So a lot of Reiki practitioners have other modalities, and you want to list them there. But what you need to do is also make sure those modalities are covered by insurance.
Okay.
So if you, for example, Fenton and Green is someone that I've been with for a while.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, they're great. They know what Reiki is. And anyone who's shopped around for insurances will know that not all of them do know what Reiki is or how to cover it. Fenton and Green is great. They will also cover worldwide. So if you're doing distance, and they will cover, they cover a lot of different modalities. So you want to make sure that you are covered by insurance for all the modalities that you list on your profile.
Yep. I just haven't added I haven't added my masters yet, so I'll add that. But do I have to be approved into the masters category before I actually put anything on my profile by Reiki Australia?
Why don't you email the membership team and ask them that?
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, it's not an area I'm familiar with.
Okay, goody, I'll do that.
Amy, it's Alex. I just want to ask, with those other modalities, do they actually have to be listed on your insurance certificate to incorporate them onto your profile page?
They by listed on your certificate, are they written there if you're covered for them, and if you're not, they're not?
So when you do your insurance, because I'm with Fenton Green as well, you have to select what other modalities that you do.
Yeah.
And then when you get your certificate of currency, which is the certificate, it usually prints up everything that you've actually selected as modality. So if
then I would
your
say
insurance there, are they okay to go onto the directory?
Yes. If you're covered by insurance, you can put them on the directory.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Okie dokie. And then other professional memberships and training. Qualified yoga teacher.
Yep, that's me. I've got a
Perfect
qualification. Yep.
And then, so anything that's up in your about, you're also going to put that down in your memberships and training.
Okay.
Other things you can put here, all right? So if you're a member of the Yoga Alliance, or, you know, and I might not be saying all these names right, but Hypnotherapy Australia. If you're hold a membership with any other organizations, you want to post those there as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Reiki
system, see lineage above. I wouldn't put that there. I would write down the Reiki system that you've been trained in. So you're trained in
Reiki Jinkaido 1 and 2, and Reiki 1 and Reiki 2 in the traditional Yusai method.
All right. So you should be writing down there Reiki Jinkaido.
Yeah.
And Usui.
And Usui. Okay, thank you.
You should be writing those in here.
Okay.
You don't want to make anybody looking at this profile work. You know, you want them to just see it really straightforward.
Yep.
So you want to pop that there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just having a read now. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done one of these workshops.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Other memberships. Yeah, okay. All right, now Alex, do you want me to have a look at yours as well?
Yes, please, that'd be awesome.
All right, what is your last name?
Collier, C-O-L-L-I-E-R.
Oh yeah, you're the only Alex, perfect. ARTP member, wonderful. All right, you see how this is public? It's public on Sue's as well. Is a digital Reiki, a digital membership certificate preferred? I'm going to show you how to remove that because it should be automatically not public, but for some reason Wild Apricot has defaulted and made it a public field, and it's just not relevant to anybody looking. It's only relevant to you. So we're going to learn how to remove that.
Okay.
And I encourage anyone who has it there to do the same. Some profiles will note that there are multiple fields that should be private and they are in fact public. And you want to remove those, A, because they're, you know, your personal information in some cases, and B, because you don't want to confuse anyone looking at this profile. You want them to have the information there, clear as day, with no unnecessary information. So we're going to go through that later.
Okay.
All right. So you've got your, I'm just going to click on the links. I like to make sure they all work for everyone.
I've already made a few notes of where I need to make some improvements.
Okay, great. All right. And then if you had any other social media links, I remember one of the last workshops we did, there was a query about whether or not we could list multiple. I think you can. It's worth a try, but then it's always worth coming over here to the Reiki Australia directory and looking at your profile, seeing what people are seeing, right? This is going to be your first point of contact for some of your clients. So you really want to make sure that this looks the way you want it to look and gives the information that you want to share. Okay, you've got your about. Where is your journey? So you should do your journey.
Listed as a thing to do.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And like I said, get in that group and share it. I'm also in the group. I'm happy to give feedback to anyone who posts anything. And I know other members are too. And excellent. I know everyone's shy. All right. And, you know, we don't want to be judged or get criticism, but that group is a really safe space. And it's going to if you're the first one to do it, more tend to follow. Right. So I do encourage people to do that. Your vision. So this is not your vision.
No.
Okay, so you want to take this. I would rejig all of this to sit into your journey. No, I wouldn't. It's all about you.
Yeah, I need to make some changes.
Yeah. So some of this could be in your about, maybe.
Yeah, a lot of that's actually like over 10 years old.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I would take this out and keep the important stuff and just put it where it's more appropriate. If you want to share what happens in sessions and about your cancellations, that's fine, but I would probably stick it up in about.
Okay.
I would make your journey more about your personal journey. Again, not keeping it too long, but making something really, really honest and clear. And then your vision is more broad. What is your vision for what you do? What is your vision for your business and for Reiki more broadly and generally?
Yeah.
And these really take time, and you're going to find that you're making multiple drafts, and you're going to find as your business changes and as you change, that your vision will change.
Yeah, I've found that already. And that's why I'm in the process of redoing everything, because it's time that everything gets updated.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, a really good habit to get into, and I know it's all a lot of work because as, you know, small business owners, it's a lot anyway, but when you're renewing your business, your membership, it is worth having a look. Take 30 minutes, just pop on here and look at your directory again and think, is there anything that's changed that I should update? Okay. And you know, it's probably not going to be everything. A lot of things are going to be the same, but your vision may have changed slightly. You know, you may have made slight updates to cancellations, or, you know, you may have found a new way that you want to introduce the before and after treatment. And then it's just a quick edit, right? You're not going to have to redo this whole thing every time. But if you remind yourself to do it when you're renewing or updating your CPR certificates or insurance, then at least you've gotten the habit of attending to it.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, that's all right. Other professional memberships and training. All right. I would write out whatever that is. What is it? Reflexology Association of Australia.
Yep, that's correct.
I would write that out because I know that only because I've just done a podcast episode on reflexology and this was brought up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known what that is.
Okay.
And again, you just don't want your potential clients to have to work or have questions. You want them to just think, I'm going to message this person.
Yep.
All right. So, do you have any questions, Alex?
No, you've been very good, and I've actually been making notes all the way through already, so thank you very much.
Perfect. And there will be a copy of this, so you can go back and I think you'll be able to fast forward and things like that. So
thank you.
That's all right. We are now going to come back to, is a digital certificate preferred? And we're going to learn how to remove those from our profiles. So we want to click, let me go back to mine. Okie dokie. So you want to come up to the top and, okay, under profile, my profile, you see save, cancel. If you've made any changes, I'd encourage you to click save now. So let's see what happens when I click save. Where does it take me? So click save if you've made any changes. Perfect. So now you want to make sure you clicked save so you don't lose it all. You want to click edit profile again. Now, if you can, do this as we go, so then it's not something that you have to do again. Privacy. If everyone can click privacy. You want to click, this should be a blue tick, show profile to others. And then under details to show, you will see all of the fields. Okay. So the send message form should be anybody. Membership level, you can click anybody.
Yeah.
User ID should be no access.
Yeah.
Profile picture and your names. So profile picture should be anybody. Yep. Yep. Your names, you choose which of your names. At the minimum, I would have first name and last name selected anybody.
Yeah.
Your middle name, if you go by your middle name, then click that one. Otherwise, it's unnecessary information. No access. Gender, that is up to you if you want to share that. So anybody or no access. You can choose to share it with members, but as you can see, I haven't chosen anything for members. Members means members only. So if I click, say user ID here, members, anyone else who's a member will see this, but it just doesn't matter. If anybody can see it, the members can see it as well.
Yeah, oh, good.
Date of birth, I've clicked no access. They don't need to know my birthday.
Yeah.
Now we can see here that there are some things that on my end that are no access. That, what does yours say for email address, Sue?
Well, I must have done this with Brenda, and I've got no access for email address. But I was going to ask you, what do you think?
I think no, but that's what I wanted to confirm. This is your private personal information.
Okay.
So up the top here, date of birth, email, mobile, home, work.
Yep.
These should all be no access.
Yes, because I did this with Brenda.
Yeah, no access. Usage terms and conditions, no access.
Yep, that's right.
Digital membership preferred, no access.
I've got digital membership to members.
Okay, let's do that. Digital membership preferred to members. I wonder why.
I don't know, but that's what she's done.
Oh.
Please don't let me interfere or confuse or I'm happy to follow whatever
that's
you
all right.
think.
No, let's do members. Everyone do members.
Okay,
great. I'm just wondering if they can't, but I mean, surely they'll see it in the back end.
Well, when I say that, is a digital membership certificate preferred? That comes through as members ticked.
Yeah. Leave it as that.
The other one, Reiki Australian Digital Membership Certificate, no access.
Yeah. I think, I'm not going to say what I think, but we don't question Brenda. She's been around far too long.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to email and ask about that. And if there's a change, I'll post in the group.
Thanks, Amy. Thank you.
That's all right. So digital membership certificate preferred, members for now, unless you hear different. Reiki Australia digital membership certificate, no access.
Yeah.
All right. And that's why I would have been able to see. Now that doesn't make sense because I'm not logged in here. So there's no reason why I should be able to see that here. Right. So for whatever reason, it's still, maybe it is because I'm a member. All right. I'm going to look into that.
Okay. Let us know.
Yeah. Are you currently interested in volunteering? No access.
Yeah.
Everything else is going to be no access.
Yeah.
Until you come down to business name.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's right.
So from Reiki Australia digital membership certificate to is a Reiki Australia website directory listing required, you should select no access.
I've got business name. Is anybody?
Yeah, because that's the one we're going to next. So business name, anybody? Business phone and email.
Oh,
anybody?
And email. Anybody? Let me put that email right. Yep.
Now, there have been varied opinions on the email because some individuals are worried about the increase of bots reaching out.
Oh.
So what you can do with your business email, you can choose anybody or no access. And the reason I say that is because in this profile, if you see now, it has send message.
Oh, okay.
So they can send you a message that will go directly to your email.
Because I had mine clicked nobody, and I've just changed it across to access. Should I put it back?
Yeah, put it back to no access. So sorry for confusing people there. Keep it off.
Brenda. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to log out in a minute and I'm going to check that directory. I'm wondering if it's because I'm logged in to Wild Apricot on this same laptop that I can see these fields. But all right. So business name and phone, you want to leave those there for access. Anybody?
Yep.
Email, ABN, ACN, no access. And then you have a choice with your business address. If you want people to see exactly where your business is, if it's a clinic, then I would probably choose anybody. If it's your home, I would probably choose no access. But I would select suburban state for anybody.
Yep. Got that.
Postcode for anybody.
Yeah.
Business hours, anybody.
Yeah.
And then first aid certificate.
I've got no access.
Yeah, I would leave this open to an individual's choice, discretion, because maybe you want to let people know that you have first aid.
Yeah, I don't think that's a silly idea.
Right. So I would choose that one, you know, at your own discrepancy. First aid, either anybody or no access. And then we have highest level accepted. What do you have there, Sue?
It's got reason for exception. I don't know what that means. But I've got no access, whatever it is.
I would put no access there. And then Reiki teacher or master.
Oh, see, I haven't got that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm not listed as a master yet. I've got to do that.
Yeah. So I would you don't have it here on this section though?
No, I don't. Mine goes, do you hold a current first aid certificate? Reason for exception, first aid provider RTO number, a first aid expiry date, first aid certificate upload PDF only, CPR expiry date.
Okay, so all those should be no access.
Yeah, I've got all that, no access.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, and then form, so Reiki Master Teacher, form branch, practice of Reiki. Let me just look, sorry, I
don't have any of that.
Yeah, no, it should be no access because you want Reiki system to be access when we come down to that. All right, so everything else should be no access. Training certificates, volunteering, and then your ethical questions, they should be no access. The date of your ethical questions, completion date of your units, no access. So everything else should be no access.
Okay.
And then click save.
Okay. Yep. Save.
And then I'm going to log out.
And
I'm going to come back here. I'm going to see if this has changed. Yeah, so when I'm logged out, I can't see digital membership preferred, so that's fine. Order away. I think I saw my... And then you've added your first aid certificate, great.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Wonderful.
Sounds good.
Any questions, Alex?
No, it's been good following along. And as I said, I'm making a list of things that I need to change as we've been going, but that's very self-explanatory, that page.
Perfect. Yeah. And sorry, it's a little confusing. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. And I don't have access to the back end anymore. So it made it a little tricky, but I think we got the point across. Now, again, I don't know if it's too much for today, because I know you do have quite a bit of work to do on your profiles, but what I would encourage you to do is start sharing the directory.
Okay.
questions have come up in the past about, well, if I'm sharing the directory, are they going to find other Reiki practitioners? And the answer is yes, they are going to find other Reiki practitioners, but that's a good thing, right? So if we're sharing Reiki and people can get access to Reiki practitioners that are closer to them or that they resonate with more, then we want that, right? But it also means that you will be found. So you should be sharing the directory and letting people know. The more we share the directory, the more our page ranks on Google, the more the directory ranks on Google. So when people, people don't always know just to come to reikiaustralia.com.au/ et cetera, for directory. People just go to Google here. Oh, I can't get it. I've got too many tabs open. So people just go to Google here and they type in Reiki practitioner near me. If we continue to share the directory and people type in Reiki practitioner near me or in my suburb or whatever, our directory will come up. And so it will let people know that it's available and they will use it. And so it will be found more, which means you will be found more and other Reiki Australia members. So what we've done is I've created, and I think they're still here. Where is it? Somewhere on this website, I have created here you are. These are shared images you can download. And then I've also included copy. So, you don't have to put too much work into it if you don't want to. If you're a Reiki Australia certified clinic, you can, I have some shared copy and these images that you can just schedule or post on your profiles on social media. And then you would just link to the directory. So when you're doing your social media planning for the month or the quarter, I would encourage you to include some of these in there. You can make your own images if it's more suitable to your brand.
Okay.
But I would begin using these. And I've also put some information down here to help you share and use and gain testimonials. So there is, and it's another thing that I'll get access to. I don't have access to it at the moment, but there are these images and the copy, so the text plus the links for finding us in the Reiki Australia directory, sharing that we're an RACC or that we're an ARTP. Yeah. This is all available. And so is the information for, I think it's an email template for you to share with your clients on asking for testimonials or reviews from your clients, but also on how to share that, right? So rated 5 stars by clients just like you can share this image and include a testimonial from one of your clients. That's another social media.
Yeah. Testimonials. Yeah.
So I'll find that and get it out to you. I think you can also click on these images. So it's reikiaustralia.com business hour. Yeah. And this takes you to the Google Drive folder where you can then just download this and you can use that, or if you're creative, you can create your own, but we've kind of done the work for you there.
Okay. Lovely.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's the end.
Well, that sounds great. Amy, thank you.
That's all right. If you have any questions, yeah, I'm happy to help. Again, I'll be available on the, I'm in the group and I'll see notifications come through. So if you have any further questions or if I promised that I'd ask a question and from the office and I forget to get back to you, let me know. Just give me a little nudge.
Okay. Thanks, Amy. And I think I've probably, I might even still have your mobile phone number. Do you mind if I SMS you occasionally?
No, that's fine.
Oh, thanks, Amy, so much.
All right.
Thank you. That's lovely. It's really helpful because we're all operating independently and we're all over Australia. So sometimes the only people you can ask is somebody who's actually affiliated with Reiki Australia so that you know what you're doing is correct.
That's right. And like I said, when you're running a business or just launching a business, there's a lot to learn. So it's always helpful to just ask someone who's had the experience or in this case, like we have the information laid out. It's just a matter of knowing that it's there.
Exactly.
So that you can get access to it.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I really appreciate all the work that you put in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Well, everyone have a lovely weekend.
You too.
Thanks, Amy.
All right. All the very best, Amy. Take care.
Thank you. Oh, Carol's just popped in. Hi, Carol.
Hi. I just wanted to say thank you. I'm running around looking after a 6-year-old and cooking their pancakes this morning, but I thought I've been listening from another room. I just wanted to really thank you, Amy, for jumping in and helping us all out. And so good to know that we'll be able to share the video with our other members that have registered for the weekend event. But it would not have been possible without you. So really appreciate that.
My pleasure. And thank you, Alex and Sue, for jumping in, because it was helpful to have profiles to actually look at and highlight where you can make some improvements. It's going to benefit everyone.
I can see it's a little bit of work, not too much, but well worth it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All
Amy.
right. Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
See you later.
Bye.
Everyone.